独自走过你身旁，因为有话要对你讲，我不敢抬头看着你的脸庞。你问我要去向何方，我指着大海的方向，你的亲切像是给我赞扬。你问我要去向何方，我指着大海的方向。你问我要去向何方，我指着大海的方向。你带我走进你的花房，我无法逃脱花的迷香，我不知不觉忘记了方向。你说我世上最坚强，我说你世上最善良，我不知不觉已和花一样。你说我世上最坚强，我说你世上最善良。你说我世上最坚强，我说你世上最善良。让我留在这地方，你让我和他们一样。我看着你默默地说，不能这样。我想要回到老地方，我想要走在老路上，这是我才知离不开你，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我明知我也离不开你，我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上，我明知我也离不开你，我明知我也离不开你。我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开，我明知我也离不开。我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开，我明知我也。
God, I love that song. That song brings back so many memories. Sui Jian, a very famous Chinese artist who, in the 80s, who went to prison later on in life because he did stuff that the communist government did not like. So old, I can't remember the words. But see if I can find the lyrics. called Huafeng Gunyang.
我指着大海的方向。
Translation is Huafeng Gunyang, I think it kind of means something like flower crazy girl.
你带我走进你的花房，我无法逃脱花的迷香，我不知不觉忘记了。
Yeah, here we go.
哦，
Okay, let me start all over again.
方向。
Hey, Co, what's up?
你说
My God,
Look at
you're
you.
interrupting my private dance time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll look.
No, it's quite all right. It's quite all right.
It's good seeing you
just-
more animated now compared to last time.
Oh yeah. What was last time? It's a long time ago.
Oh, when you came
they
here-
still hurt?
Yeah, when you were coming back from being wounded, yeah.
Ah, yes, yes.
Good to see you.
Yeah, same to you.
我独自走过你
You have been living here the whole time.
Yeah, I was,
话要对你讲。
I basically helped somebody's vision of this thing called Garda come to fruition, so we were like emergency medic ranger combo kind of things, like search and rescue people. Yeah, and so there was a bunch of warring that happened on the island, so I was
Yeah.
learned very quick how to save people's lives. So I've just been doing that. Now I'm the only one left. Yeah.
It is the story of Guarma. It's I've been here for almost a month.
Yeah?
Yeah, not so much in the open for the first few weeks. I was far in the north, lying low.
Yeah.
Basically, I am banished from the crossing.
You're banished. What the
In a way, yeah, not a legal way, but
People want to kill you?
yeah.
Oh,
I-
shit. Oh, fuck. Wait, really?
Yep.
Like, even Copperhead? He was so cool. Even
Yeah.
him?
Well,
Oh, no.
I don't know if he had the opportunity to pull the trigger. I'm not sure if he would. There are many who are kind of half on this situation. There are some who are very much wanting to dig a grave and put me in it.
What the fuck? I'm
Uh,
sorry to hear that.
As the French say, such is the life.
C'est la vie.
That's right. You
Yeah.
said it good.
Yeah.
I didn't know you spoke good French.
Oh, you know, I got a little bit of everything. I traveled the world for like a year, so I picked up some stuff. You know, 你好吗？谢谢。
不错。
I don't know anything.
过2天
besides
你就遛狗啊。
that. 卢干嘛 did I think I said that wrong.
A
probably
little
said
bit wrong. You can just say 干嘛.
Okay.
You can
Oh, yeah,
also
that's
say 你干嘛. You can also say this.
I don't like saying that one. It just feels like I'm really stepping on a line I shouldn't be stepping on.
Oh, it's okay as long as it's a friend. If you say, depend on your tone. If you say 你干嘛呀, that means
Yeah, no,
very
but
angry.
if people don't know the language right, it just doesn't sound like I'm talking very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in a few days' time, Herbie has appointed me and my little crew as the port. What did he call it? The trade enforcers.
Oh, nice. Okay, Captain Henderson was doing that for a bit, but I guess he fucked off, and we've been needing
Yeah.
one. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where he is or whatever, but if he returns, I'll let Herbie deal with it. Yeah. So you are part of the militia here, right?
No. I'm just Garda, and I guess
Okay.
a detective on the island too. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me run this by you, if you don't mind.
yeah, sure, of course.
Fair but firm. That is the way that I intend to do this. Everyone is welcome. We welcome them with open arms, maybe give out pieces of fruit or whatever. Be very nice.
Okay.
And when they leave, though, if they are cooperative, we may, if they have a crate of lemons, let's say, or a whole crate of the sugarcane syrup. Well, we tell them how much we usually charge, but for you, special day, we'll just take $10, $20 tax money. And if they pay willingly, they can go.
Okay.
If they are uncooperative, though, now that is where what I want to do is to take their guns, take their money, take everything, buy them a ticket home, and send them away.
I mean,
Is-
that sounds good. Yeah.
Is this too much?
Not really. I mean,
It's that
I would
or
talk
they get
with the
shot. One of the
militia.
two, you know.
Yeah, so if they're not cooperative, then like how else are you going to be enforcing your stuff, right?
Yeah, and also if you let them go, then you have to pay money to get ticket back to the crossing. You have to spend time and the resources and everything to hunt them down. I would like to, for the port to be the beginning and the end of all the this type of business. Of course, we also will be providing them with the things that they want. They can buy wholesale, save them time and trip. But if they're very rude, if they're very, very uncooperative, I don't think Guarma should show them any courtesy at all.
I mean, it sounds good to me. I don't know. I think Herbie kind of just lets you do what you need to, as long as you're not like being overbearing and hustling people like hard. You're kind of allowed to do that. So
Yeah, no, I have no desire to do this.
Yeah.
They are very nice and they wanting to do more business. That will be good for Guarma. So maybe even if they are repeat customer, they can no tax from time to time. It's a surprise or something. But a very small fee if they're nice and cooperate. But if they are other way, well, then no courtesy.
I mean, I like it. Yeah. Have you talked with Julius about has he been saying anything about a party? Because I've been talking to him about one.
Yeah, not Julius. I talked to Herbie. I've not seen Julius in a few days.
Yeah, same.
Herbie say that he's not sure when, but there is something in the works.
Yeah, so Julius and I were talking about it. So if you want to get involved in helping us plan it, I mean, the more the merrier. Because I've got a few ideas, he's got a few ideas, and we all come together. I think it'd be.
I would not mind. I have a crew of total 5 people here now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who all's here with you?
You maybe don't know them. They're all from Asia. 2 more are from China. 2 others are from Japan. Part of the Yoshida family.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah. Have you heard of this family?
No, I have not.
Very famous family in Japan.
When I was in Japan, all I really saw was like one really cool temple, and then I saw a bunch of like gambling and hookers and stuff, or geisha. I guess they weren't hookers, but
That if you were there, if you spent a lot of time in that place, you probably would have met the Yoshida family.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they have many business, but from what I know, I don't know a whole lot yet. But they are mostly focused on gambling.
Okay.
They
Maybe
like to
I
gamble.
was in one of their places and didn't know it then.
Yeah, maybe. From what I see, good people. They're new here, so I reached out to them to see if there could be some type of cooperate between us.
Oh, yeah.
And they agree, so...
Hell yeah. Where are you all staying at?
If you don't mind, I'm going to keep that to
Oh.
myself for now.
Oh, no, totally fair. I was just going to see if you all wanted to live in Aguas Dulces with us. We're
Oh.
getting a kind of small community built there, and after running into Edgar and Yane here, I'm seeing the value of having a pretty sizable community that kind of enforces its own rules. So, yeah.
Let me give me a little bit of time. I'm still... We are not strong yet. And I don't know, including the fighting skills of my new friends, if they capable or what. So I want to see them in action a little bit first. And then perhaps by then I can be a little bit more visible.
Yeah, understandable. Completely. I mean, you know, I know we've been friendly, and it's okay if you don't trust me fully, but is there anybody that you are wary of that, like, if they come here, I should say that you aren't here, like if they're looking for you or something?
Anyone from Taipan. That's about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
That's about it.
I don't really know anyone from there besides Copperhead.
Copperhead, well, anyone who look at Chinese. And also McMuffin. Do you know him?
Did you say his name's McMuffin?
Yeah, Donnie McMuffin, I think.
Okay. I will easily remember that.
He's a bald man with a big beard. A Western
Okay.
man.
Okay. Is he kind of ugly? Does he make you grimace when you look at him?
He has a very deep voice.
Yeah.
A little bit on the ugly side, yes.
Okay.
He's a big man, very strong.
Okay.
If
Giant
you
man
heard
named
him,
McMuffin.
yeah, if you saw him, you would say that must be him. Always wears a red coat.
Yeah. That's a Big Mac, right?
Yep.
Big McMuffin.
Big McMuffin. That's a good nickname.
Yeah.
He's not that bad of a person, but
But his
of course they all
allegiances.
fall in line when Zhang Wei he says something. So, like
Wait. What was his name?
Zhang Wei is the leader of Taipan.
Is
Zhang Wei.
why does that sound so familiar?
Wei Industries, mining.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, he took it over? Oh no!
Well, no. I actually appointed him leader long ago.
You allowed the conglomerate? Oh.
I was not sent here to lead. I was sent here to see what kind of business opportunity there is, and I'm really not much of a businessman. I can do it, but I don't really enjoy it very much.
Well, those are the kind of people that need to lead, though. The people who are chasing it, who want it, those are the ones that don't do too well with it.
Yeah. And also Bai Li Huang, it's another. Fei Long Shen, it's another. Yu Chen, all
Okay.
Chinese people.
Okay.
A couple, there's 10 total.
Okay, so if a bunch of Chinese people show up asking for you, I don't know where you are.
Yeah, it's better. You'll get to know, there's a man named Xi and a man named Shao. These are the two Chinese who are with me.
Okay.
I'll introduce you to them when I see you next.
Okay.
If they're they should be around tonight sometime.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
tell you
hey,
what,
if you need help, you let me know. If somebody wants to live here in Guarma, as long as they don't got any problems, I mean, I'm here to be their friend.
thank you.
You saw how I was trying to help roads thrive, right?
Yeah,
I'm all
I
about
remember.
community. So if you're here, I got your back.
Thank you very much. And the same goes to you.
I appreciate that.
Just need a little time to get everything squared away.
Yeah.
Really understand and plan out exactly what and how we're going to do things. And we'll be going back and forth, but I think Guarma will be our permanent home.
Oh wow, okay, that's really good to hear.
I love it here. I do. Some people, they can't do it.
Oh, it's hard. It is hard.
I don't know why people would think it's hard, except for perhaps money. That is a little bit difficult, but goddamn, I mean, not everything is about money, I mean, look at this sea, look at the sky, the history here. It's just, whenever I see it, doesn't matter how many times, it's refreshes me.
Yeah. There's a lot of opportunity here, but it's something that you really got to work for. I mean, there's not too much to do unless you get real creative. Now, there have been days where no one else wants to come out of their hut, so I'm just running around for like 3-4 hours by myself, and then, that. Only so many times you can do that before you're like, do I want to live here?
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah.
When I get this in this type of way, I just come to this creek and do a little pig hunting.
Oh,
Decent money.
I have done a lot of hunting. I think at one point I was single-handedly feeding all of Guarma. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm older. I'm not as young as I used to be, and so I don't mind a little bit slower pace.
Yeah, that is true. And so I guess since being here, I had a couple weeks where it was calm, and I met everyone, and then Edgar showed up shortly after, and then that was my life for a little while. So,
As far as Edgar goes, I know him quite well, actually. We did a lot of business, actually, in the crossing. The kind of business we don't really want to talk about,
Yeah.
But there was a war brewing, and we had to do something. If you can direct Edgar's vision in a certain way, which I know it's maybe possible. But if you can, he can get things done. He's a capable man, but he works pretty much for himself. So if you can somehow combine Guarma's vision in a way that will benefit him and Guarma at the same time,
At this
he
point,
could be someone you could use.
the only language that I have for Edgar is violence. He burned every bridge and then also salted the land behind him. He attacked me. He shot me down because I didn't want to listen to some stupid narrative about how Yane deserved to disrespect the people who lived here because she lived here longer than us. Like that fucking means anything. So yeah, I said, I'm not listening to this. I start to walk away. He says, "Hey," and then I turn around and he walks up to me and just instantly draws his gun and fans the hammer on me. Yep, a monster like that deserves to be 6 feet under. I prefer to talk things out with people, but with him, the only thing he gets is lead.
I see. I did not know it went that far. I don't know too much about. I was here when all this was going on, but I was very far in the north alone, as I wanted to be.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a big shame about Yane, too.
Yes.
She was a apprentice of the shaman, who I'm afraid maybe we won't be seeing him very much in the near future. But the shaman, that was a good man. I miss him. He had a lot of wisdom. And a very, did you ever go on any of his trials?
No. I didn't even know there were trials.
Yeah, he had, how many was it? Maybe 30 different trials.
Wow.
All of these were meant to, you know how the Buddhist monk, maybe the Shaolin Kung Fu fighters, they part exercise, part meditation.
I was at a temple of theirs. Yeah, I learned. It actually helped me sort out a lot of my issues when I was traveling there.
Yep.
Okay.
His trials were very much like these.
Would he make you like go fight under a waterfall like them?
Well, I only did maybe 4 or 5 of the trials. One of them was to walk a very long, narrow plank without knowing if I would survive or not and jump into the ocean. It doesn't sound like much, but it was very, very high.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, well, I survived. Another one was a machete fight with a friend. I learned a few things, actually. Other ones include things like, carrying a person all the way up the mountain and back. So it was part to develop confidence and strength, but also to develop maybe bravery and get to know yourself and whoever's with you a little bit better. Think about things a little bit deeper,
Wait, but weren't you in that like big massive like East versus West war like a year ago?
There's 2 of them. Yep.
Yeah. What do you need to practice bravery and all that for? You already saw the line of duty and stuff. What do you need more of that?
I have lost much in these last few months. I even died at one time. The doctors were able to bring me back.
Holy shit.
But betrayed. I have been deceived. I have been belittled and ridiculed. And all for what? Basically, at the end of the day, it's for greed. It's for money. I have seen a lot of war, yes, but these types of trials for me, it was a way to come back from all that, I guess.
I get you. Yeah, you lost yourself along the way. Okay.
Yep. I wish the shaman could be around. Do you know him?
Javier? I knew him before he started.
I don't say his name.
Oh, Shaman de la Cruz. I knew him before he started getting all dark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was struggling at the end.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's I can understand why. You know, if someone does you wrong like that, your thoughts can go very dark. I know mine have many times over the years.
Yeah. It
I think he's gone for some time.
Hmm.
But this island, I swear to you, if you can find a replacement for this, someone who has the energy and the knowledge for spiritual adventure of some kind,
Yeah.
this would, I think, attract quite a few good people. People who are looking for something more than filling their pockets or, gambling. A taste of the rum.
Mm-hmm.
Something deeper. Magical, almost.
I wanted to. A friend of mine was struggling a bit ago, and they kind of needed to
Quincy, thank you.
cleanse themselves a bit. I wanted to take them to like a hut, kind of do a sweat lodge thing for them.
Oh.
I don't fully know the spiritual aspects, right? I kind of got my own thing going on, but I've been through a few of those rituals, those cleansing practices. And I agree. I think having something that helps people just feel like they have overcome, or that they can take a new step forward, right? New chapter in their book. That is very meaningful.
That is what the shaman did for myself. And I'm sure quite a few others as well. I know that there's tension on the island. Maybe he represents one side and maybe Delilah represent the other. I don't know. I'm not on anyone's side. I just know at least he was a good man.
I get your opinion on something.
Yeah.
How possible do you think it is to, like, unite the people here? You know, there's some people that are a bit transient, but they still come here very regularly. There's a bit of fallout, people having their issues.
I think it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And I can't really put my finger on why, except most of the younger people, they want to live the life of excite. They want to ride the horse with the wind in their hair and the bullets flying over their head and robbing banks and all of this. But even this too, I yearn for at times. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But to be able to come to a place like this and be at real peace, not having to truly look over your shoulder all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it might sound bad, but if you were able to get a few somewhat honorable outlaw gangs coming here more frequently,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably bring in more business and more. I don't know if you could unite this way, but it would bring people here. And that would also maybe bring it's a trouble, just like Edgar, you know.
I mean, yeah.
So
Where there's opportunity, there's always going to be someone who's trying to mess it up.
Yep. Now, as far as uniting, I don't know the politic here very well. I do know. Oh damn it! What's her name? Yasmin. I have met her twice, long ago. This is before Lockjaw Jim was killed.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like his death was, some call it murder, was the beginning of the, not the end, but it was an end to whatever Guama had before his death. After his death now, it's a struggle. Time to time it gets exciting, it gets busy, more people are here. But I think there might be a little bit of anger, resentment about Lockjaw Jim and how that whole deal was handled by some. I would say, from what I see, Delilah Lizando is kind of like a leader of one side.
Yeah.
The shaman was close to being a leader of the other side, but he did not want this. He stepped away from it. If a Yasmin ever come back, maybe she would be the opposing leader. I don't know her that well. I can't say for sure. But there are those who would call Delilah a witch. Very frightened of her. I like her. I think she's very interesting. But, you know, it's kind of like the story of this island, too. Over there, past those cliffs, you have the blood god, right? Sitting on the rock all by itself.
Mm.
Well, if I have the lore, the culture, the history of this island correct, there's always been a tension battle between La Madre and the blood god. And maybe that is this island's destiny. It will always be a struggle. But it should attract some. Not everybody, but enough, I hope. I don't know if that answered any question, but I feel like if you want to unite, there has to be some kind of how do you say this? Some
identity.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, yes, that, but there has to be a fixing of some kind between those who support Delilah and those who do not. That must be fixed.
So a mending and an identity, huh?
From some of those who live here for a long time. Yeah, that was when they lost hope, when Dr. Jim died. They lost hope in the island. They might still be here, but they don't show their face very much. Did you know that Mato lives here?
I heard that. I haven't seen him in forever. There were, what was her name? Snow, I think? And, I forget the other guy's name. It was real long. They came here. They were asking about him a few days ago.
Yep, he's been here for maybe 6 months now.
I haven't seen him. Is he going by Crow now? Is he up living in the mountains? Like, no shit.
He's living somewhere in this area, but he's rarely on awake later in the evening.
Yeah.
He's
Rarely
usually
about on
earlier
his
in the
feet.
day.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, there was someone else I met. Well, Marley, she's still here.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She hasn't been around too much. She's been busy lady.
Yep. Yasmin, I don't know. I've looked for her everywhere, but I found no trace. She once told me of a boiling river, very far into the jungle. Only the militia know how to cross it. Maybe she went past this river. I don't know.
I think what's important is to create an identity for the people that choose to be out and about regularly, so that for the people who used to be around, if they show up, they see that there's something worth being around for.
I think, too, if the crossing, that is, how do you say, government-wise, it's a democratic country, correct?
Is it? I mean, it's
well,
like a republic.
Yeah, okay, that I don't know. I don't know the American politics.
Yeah.
But here is not America. Yes, it's its own country.
Yeah, it's an island off Cuba, yeah.
Well, you know, if someone were to do something very good for Guam, to have titles and maybe even gifts or something to encourage them to continue. Like, I don't know, in China we would have the Usher. This is like a soldier, did a very valiant thing.
Okay.
And the emperor would come down and he would, or she would, give him a gift, give him a land, give him title.
Like a knight, okay.
Yes, like this. I don't know if this would be interest to people, but if they were to say, I am a knight of Guarma, well, shit, that sounds pretty
That sounds
damn
badass.
Cool. Yes, it does. Or a baron, or a viscount, I don't know. All the titles, marquis, these kinds of things.
You got a vocabulary.
Yeah, I read a book long ago.
Okay. Smart man.
Not really.
I think so.
Thank you. But maybe.
I really fucking like that. Maybe that's something that we could. Maybe that's what the celebration would be. The weekend celebration would be us announcing this heraldry process or some shit.
And then maybe even elect a king. I don't know. Maybe that's too much, but there needs to be someone who can completely represent the island.
See, I like the idea. You ever read about the Spartans?
This book I have not read.
Okay, they were this ancient Greek people, right? They were warring faction, right? As soon as like a child could start to walk, they'd train him to be a warrior, right? But they had a really diverse and eclectic sort of government to them, right? They were somewhat of a republic, right? They had voting and stuff, but ultimately they had two rulers, two kings, or sometimes queens when the men would be out warring. What they had was the two kings, and for extreme like changes to their laws, the kings had to agree together. But then while one king was out, the other one was there and could make decisions. They could never like both leave. One would have to always be there, and then there was a check and balance between the two. And then I think they were recycled every 2 years, every 3 or 4 years.
Interesting. And what if it was not like a vote? You vote somebody into this position, but what if it was like a contest between anyone who was interested? Not just with fighting, but with words or with knowledge. I don't know,
Yeah.
Something, a competition of some kind. Who can become the king of Guarma? I don't know, maybe that might interest a lot of people. And you might get a tyrant, and then you would have to have a way to overthrow, or a way for someone to challenge someone else's rule. I don't know.
I like the idea of it, but it is a lot of work getting a solid community going, and all it takes is one asshole to fuck it all up.
Yep. That's right.
And I mean, look at right. The last time they had something going here, all it took was Jim dying and annihilated, right? So, look, Edgar came around. We started having something start building up around here a bit. Then he just went on a fucking warpath, and we're back to square one. So
he is. Who knows where he is? Right? We don't know. Nobody knows.
I mean, based off my history, what I think people would need is they need to feel like there's somewhere to belong in. Right? People don't want to, like, an average person doesn't just want to feel alone. They want to feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah.
And even if that's like, even if we're a fucking pirate country and we're sending people out to go fucking rob out in Saints Crossing and bring us back gems and gold and shit, like, that right there, that's a unity, that's an identity. Yep. And it gives people their feeling of being bad, but...
Yeah. Between me and you, that is what we are gearing up for, actually. To go back to crossing, hit a bank, a big loop around this big country, and then come right back to Guarma.
No, I mean,
do this every once in a while.
I don't give a shit about stealing from rich people. I was a rich person. I got stole from. I didn't care. But as long as you're not hurting and killing people.
No. This unless Taipan come after me, I don't plan to shoot or hurt anyone.
If you're defending yourself, then I don't even see that as hurting and killing. That's defense.
Yep. But yeah, it's I don't know. I think this club you speak of, perhaps some idea along these lines of granting titles and house or land or something to the people who earn it.
Yeah.
This might naturally create some kind of a club,
Yeah, I think it would. But
sometimes if you try too hard to make something, it will fail.
Anything can fail.
Yes,
even if it's going right, just something else could randomly happen, and suddenly, you're not the flavor of the month anymore.
It is interesting, though. You say these are two king or two queen, or one king and one queen, whatever.
Yeah.
Now that is interesting. The checks and the balance kind of thing, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And the natural consequence of that would be, right, they go to war to each other. Then that ends when one side loses, and guess what? You know, you get your second king or queen, and you go back to it. As much as I hate that sort of a conflict-based thing, you know, it at least has a cyclic nature to it.
Yes, and you could even set up guidelines for such conflict. You know, it's like, let's say, you know, 4 people on this side of the beach, 4 people way down there, and you somehow meet in the middle. Whoever wins this war, it's over. It's not every day. Bullets flying, people crying, babies wailing in the night, kind of fires raging everywhere. No.
Mm-hmm.
One day of battle, honorable battle, and then it's over. I don't know. Ideas, you know.
I think what's important, though, is getting the groundwork for people wanting to be here, and then getting it built up off of them. Because, you know, you and I could be saying this, and we're like, oh, this is so cool, and then, you know, a dozen people move in tomorrow, and all of them want something different, like, you know. So that's what I was originally hoping to do with that celebration, was to encourage people to move here, right? To show that we've got industry, that we've got people selling food and making goods, and, you know, that we've got activities and all this other stuff.
Marley asked me if I would put on the Mady Market again.
Oh my God, that would be so good.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can.
That is putting a target on your back.
Yeah, that, but also, it's, I gave a lot for Taipan.
Mm-hmm.
Not only of myself, but of my own resources, everything. And it's a very big reminder of those days, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe in time I could. Or, you know, if someone else wants to run it, even under the same name or different name, it doesn't matter. I can coach them a little bit, tell them the ins and outs, give them some contacts.
Yeah. You can't, forgive me if I'm talking out of line, but you can't throw yourself away just because some bad stuff happened. I've been there. I've associated myself with stuff, and then I remember the past, and I remember the part of me that was tied to that, and, you know, I wanted to throw that part of me away. I think you got to transform it. You know, find a new purpose, and associate it with something that feels good.
I'm working on it. It's been a rough few months, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I will also tell you, this is where the shaman comes in too. I believe he saved my life twice. Because I was on a very dark path after all of this shit happened. And I wanted to bathe in my enemy's blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I could do it. I knew I could.
Yeah.
But I also felt something. Maybe the last good part of me, or I don't know, nudging me not to. And so he helped me find a little bit of light. And I was able to crawl out of that darkness. Today you saw me dancing. That was the first time I've danced in months.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Damn, you're a natural. You move like the waves.
Yeah. That's the first time anyone ever said this to me.
Yeah.
But I hear you, and I'm working on it. It's, I think it's coming together. I think so. I think it will be okay.
Yeah. I mean, us having our conversation here, it reminds me of when I first met you. There's good in there, I know it.
Yeah.
And just because there's some darkness, that doesn't mean that you're not good. Right? Everyone's got rage in them. Everyone wants vengeance. It's all about just channeling that, right? I learned this when I was around Bangladesh. I learned this phrase. It's pain that isn't transformed will be transmitted. It was in a different language, but that's kind of what it translated to. And
I've been all over the place.
oh yeah, wait, you remember when I made that Crossings Legends cards?
Yes, I remember these.
Yeah, and I made like $10,000 in the first week.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
So once that started petering out, because everyone's banks got real full, and those folders weren't in the state yet, I kind of closed down production of that, and then this big old company reached out to me to buy the patent for it. They gave me $500,000, and so I traveled the world for like a year, and that's where all the gambling.
Are you serious? Wow,
Yeah,
I did not know this. You are a very
But-
good businessman.
Oh no, I'm not, because I blew all that money. And I ended up here penniless, and that's why I live in Guam now.
Well, you know what though? You bought experience. You bought memories.
Yes, I would happily
Knowledge.
give up. I would do it all again. The amount that I grew as a person, the amount that I saw. I still have this big problem of giving unsolicited advice. I can't fucking shake that, but
It's good though, Even if you strike out a few times, every once in a while, like today, your advice to me is good. And I can feel it.
I like the idea of this place being somewhere people can heal.
Oh, yes, and that is for me, myself. After I was shot 4 times in the chest by my own people, the man I called elder brother for years. This is where I came to heal,
Yeah.
and it healed me. It healed my wounds. It took more time to heal, the things you can't see.
Yeah.
But it did. It's a perfect place for healing. That's another thing. If you can... I went into the jungle and I was able to find quite a few herbs, even Chinese herbs, that are very difficult to find. And I have never found them in the crossing. But I found them here, and I brewed a Chinese tea and drank it, and I believe it too helped me. But if if you had certain remedies, certain maladies for not maladies, remedies for maladies, whatever it is, it's physical pain or spirit pain or whatever, that would be another thing that Guarma could advertise.
Oh, that's yeah.
Full service, you have people, they say someone comes here, they've lost everything, all right, they live right here on this beach, and the food is brought to them, medicine is brought to them, people, who understand a little bit about the doctor, medic, or whatever, can come by once or twice a day, make sure they're okay, that kind of caring is something you don't find in the crossing. Not even amongst your own friends, usually. Like a real service.
Yeah. Speaking of service, I've actually found that tends to be the biggest thing to help people. A lot of times it's dropping their ego and just doing something in service of others. You get that connection, you get that kind of reset on yourself. Huh.
It feels nice too, right? It
Yeah.
feels nice to be looked after time to time.
Absolutely. And then to do the same as well, to share that, pass it forward.
But that could be done here. I'm not the man for it, but maybe from time to time I might have an idea or two.
I think that's all that's needed, really. Maybe we don't need just some big, spiritual leader, but just people that are gonna help others that don't want to come here to do harm. Somebody comes here broken, we're here to try to help.
Like in China, they have lady monks for healing. You can go to a place, a temple in the jungle or the mountains somewhere, and you'll find the perfect peace there. You know, they take care of all your needs, they make sure you're healthy, and they fix whatever is ailing. And then you can burn the incense or pray to whatever god you believe in. Of course, in China it's Buddha, but you know, it's. I've never been, but I know people who have been, and they come back and they are a different person.
Yeah. Well, damn. I really hope we can run into Julius tonight. Maybe we can do a bit of talking, planning for this thing. Talking with you, there was a while where I was starting to lose hope. Starting to feel like maybe this place wasn't for me. But this conversation helped.
Well, I'll be mostly right around this area, the river. I plan to do a little bit more pig hunting.
Yeah.
And be back and forth from here to the town. So it won't be hard to find me.
All right. I'm going to go do a loop around. I actually have to talk to Delilah. She hurt a friend of mine, and I want to hear her side of it before I jump to conclusions.
If you see her, I would like to talk to her.
Yeah. Well, everybody would.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know if I see her.
Okay. Thank you, Boone. It was a pleasure to see you and talk to you so much.
Of course. Yeah, I'll be around, buddy. I'm real glad you're here, Tove. It's
Me too.
God, I love how you all do that cool bow thing. I would do it, but then it just looks like I'm making fun of you. And I don't want.
Nah, it's all good.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right. 再见. Please tell me there's some pigs around. Yesterday was quite dismal.
Wait, I want to hear my song again.
What, are you going to shoot me?
Oh, what's that?
Motherfucker.
Hey, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate it, man. This is a song from my youth. Alright, Sway Jen, I'll try and translate the words as he sings it. Although when I walk past you, but have nothing to say, I dare not raise my head to look at your face. You ask me where I'm heading. I point to the ocean. Your surprise seems to give me praise. Oh, it's called Greenhouse Girl. That's the name of the song in English. 花房姑娘. So it's basically kind of like a love song to a girl who works in a greenhouse. Good to see you too, May. Thank you for the bits. This singer, Cui Jian, he was really big in 1980s in China and early 90s, and then somewhere in the late 90s or early 2000s, he actually ended up going to prison. I'm not sure if he got out or what happened to him, but he basically pissed off the government and they tucked him away. In some circles, though, he's kind of a hero in China, though. Work on more emotes for my stream, I think.
你叫我留在这地方，你叫我和他们一样。我看着你默默地说
Making spaghetti good. I just made Korean barbecue, the Korean beef, rabbit, lettuce, and rice.
我想要
Kimchi.
回到老地方，
Spaghetti is
我
good.
想要走在老路上，这是我在这里不该的。哦，姑娘，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开你，哦，
So your dancing sucks.
我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开你，我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开你，
It goes back to the wild.
我就要回到老地方，我就要回到老地方，我就要走在老路上，我就要走在老路上。我明知我也离不开你，
Oh, I love this song.
我就
All right, back to our normal broadcasting. Let's kill some pigs, huh? Best way to make money in Guarma.
Big pig.
Kind of pig I want. Oh, thanks, mate. So we're kind of waiting for some of our crew to return from the crossing. Not sure when they'll be here, but that's what I was doing earlier. I was watching Z-Tark's stream while I was cooking.
Piggy.
Yeah, I was tempted for a minute to, if they looked like they were gonna get into something tonight, then I might have streamed a lot later. But it kind of didn't look like they were gonna do anything, so I got on stream. That was a nice conversation with Boone. He streams too, but what's his name? Oh my gosh. I should give him a shout out, but I can't remember what his name is. Stream name. Anybody know his Boone's stream name? Guy who plays Boone just now. Thanks, May. You rock.
Been here too. Yeah, same thing as last night. Oh, fuck.
Sometimes it seems like it's kind of like a superstition. But if I go up here behind this building for a few seconds and come back down, then a pig shows up. I like this little place right here. That was a ship whistle.
Come on. What about the lead help? Nobody. Important, no pig.
Yeah, yesterday I didn't stream. I was basically running up and down that river, killing pigs. Made $500. Wants to watch that. Hopefully tonight won't be the same thing, but
Yeah.
God, still nothing, really? Let's go look at the castle. I ain't been there yet in a long time. Not since the Edgar days. I kind of like the idea of having titles of Guarma, you know, like Hero of Guarma, you know, Knight of Guarma, Baron or whatever, and to have that and give it and offer a little bit of clout with that too, a little bit of incentive. But maybe that would also come with, you know, a little bit of taxes too. I don't know. It's the camp where Co convalesced for weeks on end. Where the hell is Candy Cane? I have not heard a peep from him in ages. Well, of course, I haven't been to the crossing either, so I wonder where the heck he is. If he's all alone out there, he's he's in hot water. Nothing's going on here. Sign still up. Now I believe there must be pigs here. Has to be. Kidding me? Did I kill too many in the last few days? What are you doing just sitting there? Go. I don't want to shoot you. Okay, now go. Wow. A tough pig. What? Screw it. You're dead. Oh my. He ate those bullets. What the fuck? You ate those bullets. Look at that. He's chomping on the bullets. Okay, now you go. Damn. Tough pig. Walk. No, we're... I got accepted to a GTA server. I don't even have GTA 5 yet. Called Ignite. And I've been watching a few streams when I have time over the last few days, a week or so. And I find the way that people walk in GTA 5 is really weird. It doesn't feel natural. Like, this game is either done so much better than that, or just different style. I don't know, but it's the way people walk in that game just feels awkward. Feels like a video game. Like this, it almost feels like it could almost feel real. The price. Oh, I thought that was a pig. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna go sulk. Oh, goddamn pigs. Piggy. Chickens are out. There's somebody. Who's that? That's Boone. He must not have found anybody either. See, this is why WildRP is going to be a little bit difficult, but patience may pay off. Why are there no pigs at all? It's because there's too few people up, maybe? In Guarma? Come on, goat. Over here, chase me. Come on. Chase me. Come on. Chase me. There we go, there we go, there we go. Go, go, go. Yes, perfect. Oh shit. Damn it. Where'd it go? You serious? What? These goats are tricky. Oh, is that a pig? Nope. Yes. 2 pigs. What if I do? Okay, what's wrong with my gun? What is wrong with my gun? No. Get out of the village. Get out of the village. Other way. That way. Oh, that way. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Hey, Bode. Village. Out of the village. Good pig, good pig. Stop doing that. How the fucking pig eats? Oh, there you are. There you go. Yeah. Well, you know, that's what Boone just said, Marley. He said that his job is to search around the crossing to help rescue people, that kind of thing. A little bit of medical work, a little bit of ranger work. But, yeah. I mean, it'd just be pure luck if he can come across you. I mean, you must know the trouble spots, but that takes a lot of grinding, you know. I don't know if a lot of people would be willing to do that. Yeah. I'm not going to jinx myself by saying anything, but I'll just say that I've been kind of lucky since I've been here for the last month or so. But I have knocked out twice on Guarma and was found both times. But the first time, actually, it was over by the beach, kind of headed toward the north, and I didn't think someone would find me very easily, but I was found. And the second time was over by the mine, and nobody found me for hours and hours and hours.
that's a little bit of money.
Oh my gosh. 7 hours. On girl, is that the name of your character? You have a character named Girl? I don't think I have. But she's living on Guarma as well? Still no pigs here. That's crazy. This has been most of the day and night. Or, no, okay, it hasn't been a whole day yet. But. Oh, okay. I wonder if Stone will be around on Guarma anytime soon. Kind of miss RPing with him.
Found anyone yet?
Hey, I don't know if anyone's told you. Try not to, like, over-hunt any of the livestock around here, just so the people got something to breed up for the next batch.
Okay, yeah, I've been up and down this river. I have not seen one pig all night and all day. Not
Yeah, sometimes they're real fucking adamant about not going down there. Usually, if the people around the beach just clear out and give them a little space, they'll take care of themselves. And if that doesn't happen, then it's just a real shit day.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly.
Yesterday was strange too, but today there's nothing.
If it keeps staying like that, like if we're heading out and stuff and giving them space and they don't repopulate down there, we may need to have the militia talk to the Cubano natural resource people, see if anything's wrong.
Okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Another thing I don't know you know about here, because of how humid it is, boxes decompose after like 2 days. Like their hinges, like they rust up super fast.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I had a friend who filled a crate full of flint, and the crate just dropped, right? It just collapsed.
Yeah,
Broke.
that happens.
Okay, good to know.
Yep. All right. Good luck with that.
Have you found anyone yet?
No, I haven't.
Nobody, okay.
I'm still running around looking though.
Have you been to Omen's Bar too?
Oh yeah, I was all around it. I was creeping around. You want to see my stalking setup?
Yeah.
Right here, check it. Here. Let me put this on real quick.
Ah. Oh, look at you. That is good. I
am
like
a
it.
bush.
Yes.
Now, wait, let me run over here. Hold on.
Yeah, no. I see nothing.
Like in the middle of the night? Yeah.
Yep. Well, even daytime with that green outfit and everything, as long as you stay still, you know, it's easy to. There's so many tall trees and shadows here. It's not difficult to stay hidden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I learned that in my time. You ever hear of this stuff called sniping? There's these little birds called snipes out in the British Raj, and there's this like type of hunting out there, and they're real skittish. They're real small, and if you get too close, they'll fly off super fast. So you got to like dress up like that, right? You got to like blend in with the bushes, and then you got to like pick them off from super duper far away. Yeah. So I learned from some of these real good hunters about that stuff. It's real cool.
You really have been just about everywhere.
A fair bit. I didn't spend too much time in Australia because I heard it's just a bunch of criminals there. And I mean, you just go to Saints Crossing if you want that.
Yep, yep.
So
Exactly. Oh, Australia has criminal. Okay.
I
was not
heard
aware.
it was like it started out as like a British criminal penal colony. So I was like, what's
Go in the bigger prison.
basically, yeah. It's just a desert prison. So I was like, pass. I don't like sand and I don't want to keep getting robbed. So
All right. I'll make a couple more trips down to the creek and the sea. But if not, then I'll give up for tonight.
yeah, fair enough. I'll be. You know what I'll do? I'll check up in these northern camps just to see if maybe someone's sleeping up there, and then if hopefully that gives enough space that the pigs feel like we're not too noisy and they can just repopulate.
Okay. All right. Great.
All right.
Well, you take care. See you soon.
You as well.
I always thought it was kind of backwards from that. Like, if there's only one, it seems to me like if there's not many people around, the pigs don't come out very much. But the more people that are around, the more they come out. So, which way is it, Marley? Is it when there's nobody around, like the pigs and the animals don't come out, or is it the other way around? Oh, really? Okay. Huh. Is that a pig? Happened to me before, though. I pretty much just gave up, and then later in the day it was better, but... Sometimes they're up here, not often, but... Shoot, it's like this is gonna hurt my, money making... I don't want to go mining. Oh, okay. Like a hard nap or just a quick nap? A relog? Okay. I'll try that. Give me a sec. I don't think there's anybody around. Alright. Be right back, guys. anyone ever been fried in this chair? I don't know of any. Yeah, there have been times too where people have seen pigs when I haven't, or the other way around. Nothing. It's morning time. This is when they should be coming to the water. Nothing in there. Ah. Four shot. Nada. Alright, I'm going up to the temple, see if anybody's up there. Burn some incense to La Madre. Then the pigs will come out. Really? That the shaman 14 hours ago. O'clock this morning, my time. Wow. yeah. Long burning incense sticks.
Chapman, are you here? Take the incense, not the shaman. What, are you going to shoot me?
Hey, thank you. Awesome. Glad you had a good dinner.
Motherfucker! You, shaman, lighting the incense. Oh. I will eat La Madre happy with my incense every day if you are truly found. Every day around time 6 to 8 p.m. EST. What's that all down here? That is over the house.
Oh, I thought that was a person up there. Holy shit.
Next one. Some sticks I've burned down a little bit. Just doing these. Whoever it is. Could it be Yane? Shaman's apprentice, maybe. If it's not the shaman. Very early this morning.
Oh, okay, that scared me. Oh, thank you, thank you, May. Ah, you gave it to Marley. Nice. Welcome, Marley. Join the club. Everyone always has like a name for their. Yeah. For their Twitch page, whatever, like the Den or the Bonfire or something. I don't have one. I don't know what I should call mine. Fox's Lair. No, it's stupid.
Alright, where are my brothers from China? Why are they not here yet? And the Yoshida family, where are they?
Oh, Marley, you're so sweet. May Marley is you play Marley, she plays Marley here on WildRP. Someone's also on Guarma, but we've seen her a few times in the last few months, but not a lot. Great RPer. I'd like to think that Marley in character is just it's like a she comes across like a little angel, but I think she's got a little bit of she could have a mean streak in her somewhere if you cross her in the wrong way. That's the way I think of her anyway. Am I wrong? Are you just sugar and spice all the way through? Yeah. The layer cake. She's a complicated fish cake. I would know that just from some of the things that Marley said to Ko. I've never seen anything, but look Look at this. There's still no pigs. Ready to play! My man! Where the hell are ya? How the hell are ya? And where? And why? And how? Yeah, I hear that, man. I did the same thing. You know it. I don't want to say anything in stream about, you know, Ko's thoughts on that whole situation, but hopefully someday we can do it in character. I wouldn't be surprised if Freddy came up and shot Ko. I will say though that throughout all of this tragedy and trauma and backstabbing and betrayal and violence, I mean that's all fun. It's all part of RP, and you know it has to be that, and I like it. But like the last few days, like the first time that Ko has been, I've been able to be happy through Ko. If that makes sense. Like it feels like it used to again, kind of. Even though there's still danger lurking in the background. He has learned a few things about how Freddy's doing, about how Taipan is doing from people he's met on Guarma who go back and forth. Yeah. For the first time in a long time. I guess maybe he feels like all the weight has been lifted off of him to some extent. Yeah, but I think part of that also was stepping away from Wild for a little bit as well. Oh, I got into this GTA 5 server called Ignite. I don't even have GTA 5 yet, though. Have you heard of it? Still no freaking pigs. Have you really? All right, so if I want to try it out, I get just the normal version of GTA 5, then go to Red M and find Ignite RP and log in. I got it a few days ago, but I don't know. I've watched a few streams. It looks like it's kind of fun. It looks like it's a little bit silly though, and I don't think I'm a really silly RPer. Like I don't really. Might do a little bit, but not consistently. I gotta buy GTA 5, which I can do anytime. I just haven't yet. I don't think there's gonna be any pigs coming out today. And I don't think the Chinese or the Japanese are coming tonight either. Yeah, there's been some cool things. I like the, being able to grow marijuana, it looks like. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of a few things, like you can deal with cocaine or whatever, drug stuff. And it's right at the beginning of the war on drugs. Reagan era. God, I remember those years. Fat shoelaces and parachute pants. That's what I want. Really tight parachute pants and bright red fat shoelaces with a tropical looking shirt. and Terminator sunglasses. There are no pigs. So are you streaming that, Ray? I got a bunch of steaks on me. Okay. Lock, stock, and the 2 smoking barrels. No. I think I've heard of it, but it does. I don't think I've seen it. Set in the 80s? Oh. Oh, you know what TV show I'm kind of dabbling with again is Peaky Blinders. I've seen a couple seasons long ago, but the other night I started watching it again. I'm like, okay, this is really good. Was it set in the 80s though? Okay. Oh, that guy. Yeah. He's a. Oh. Okay, so that's you. Should I show it on stream? That looks pretty close. That's pretty darn close. Hang on. I'll show it. So that's Vinnie Jones, and that's you, Ray. Cool. Very cool. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm gonna keep playing Asian character. I am gonna go in there. I'm gonna make a character in there and dip my toes in it and see what it's like. The chance of driving really fast cars, or scooter or motorcycle or something, is appealing. Like growing marijuana is appealing. I think the frickin' map is gigantic. It's like maybe twice the size of the crossing and Garma put together. It seems like that anyway. And the fact that you can buy houses too, or you soon will be able to buy houses or a business. That's really cool too. I should get in there before it's just saturated and all the good properties are gone. Feels like it's difficult to make money in there though. That's one thing. But I kind of want to be like a Chinese marijuana grower, marijuana growing dude, surfer dude. Now I was talking about that earlier tonight. Like I was kind of paying attention to how Cole was walking in Red Dead, and then it reminded me of how people walk in GTA, And at GTA, it seems very, very video gamey. Like it's not half as natural as it is in Red Dead. I mean, Red Dead is just so beautifully done. Looks almost realistic. But it does seem like everybody and their uncle is hopping over there, though. But I want to go over there. I mean, you guys will know here in chat, but I want to go over there and don't tell anybody I'm going over there and just start doing stuff. Trying to figure it out and see who I bump into. 2013. GTA 5 came out in 2013? And they haven't made a GTA 6 yet? And it's still that popular. Crazy. Are they going to be coming out with the GTA 6? Okay, interesting. Yeah, and just the detail in the landscape and everything is just, you know, I mean, if you compare it to other games, you know, even stepping into water or into a puddle or walking on a bridge or stone or wood or sand, you know, it's incredible the detail they put into this. I really wish that Rockstar would pay more attention to Red Dead. And I don't know why they're not really. I mean, I guess I don't know the money figures for GTA compared to Red Dead, but you know, I mean, two and a half years ago, I guess, I started watching. The first time ever I even heard of roleplay, and I was watching streams like there weren't so many of them in WildRP, but like Wild West and a couple others. And I was just amazed. I was just flabbergasted by what was going on. But I remember in those days too. I mean, those streamers who were streaming roleplay in Red Dead. I mean, I think even Peppo, one of the bigger WildRP streamers, he may have had, I don't know, 100 people watching him because he's a good artist, whatnot. But like others, like Graham, I mean, he might have had 5 or 6, maybe 10 people watching, and etc. But now, I mean, that market or whatever you call it is grown in a huge way. I don't think Red Dead is a game so much that you want to stream, like the Red Dead Online. Yeah. I played it twice. But I would say that I would like to say that the pickup that Red Dead RP has had over the last 2 years, I mean, it must catch their eye in some way. Yeah, it is. It's a tremendous game. I did Red Dead Online for a long time before I found roleplay, and when I found roleplay, I was kind of getting tired of the online. Yeah, it is so good. It's got to be one of the first that was almost like a tearjerker. Online is cool. The Red Dead Online, that's cool. It's fun, but it's yeah. I mean, once you get sucked into roleplay, though, I mean it's just, I have no desire to play it anymore. Really? Yeah, you hated it? I liked it, and I'll still say I like it, but it's just not. It's just not. It doesn't compare with roleplay. I played it. I play RDO every day after work, whatever, for, I don't know, since the first time I finished the game. I don't even remember how many years ago that was. But I played it for several years though. I want to say 2. Oh my god, look at this raid. There's no pigs here at all. The whole damn time I've been streaming, there've been no pigs. Only 2 up in the town. That's it. I bumped into Morgan the other day though, and he did say that that Freddie had gotten a letter. So is that what you've been doing last, I don't know, days, week or so? Is Ignite? Is it easy to kind of like learn how to do things, or is it not very apparent? Not easy. That was one of my biggest problems, like going into other Red Dead servers, was everything was so different, and I could not figure out how to pull out my gun, how to reload my gun, or anything like that. And that was a huge detraction for me. I mean, I could have pushed through it, but okay. Wild has done an amazing job with the making it user-friendly, that's for sure.
Dog fuck.
So, what's your guy's name? Oh, don't tell me. But is he a gangster? I would assume so. Is he gonna be a drug runner, or? Okay. If I did it, I'd love to be like the weed guy. Like everyone knows that my character's got some of the best weed or something. Yeah, I know you can make meth in there, which I don't want to do that.
Oh my god. Nobody here. No pigs are here. My Chinese guys and Japanese guys are not here. We time. We'll take a little nap. Go home.
A thief, okay. You can steal stuff in that game. That's cool, alright. Yeah, don't tell me anymore. I'll learn it myself. But I did try playing GTA long time ago. Yeah, my son was really into it.
Could kill wild pigs, but yeah.
Yeah, I tried playing it a little bit, and I just did not get into it. I think it's a time period, but it wasn't role play. It was just the game, and that's one reason why this game is so important. Not important, but I got so attracted to this era because of the time that it's placed in. Late 18th century, early 19th century, or 1900s. I mean. I've done so much research, mostly focused on Asia, but right at this time period. Oh, here's an interesting thing. The city that I used to live in China, there was a Belgian guy. He was a Jew. His name was Leopold. Leopold something. And he was a gun runner as well. And he became one of the most wanted gun runners in the world. And he was killed by. Eventually, he was killed by an ice dart into his neck or chest or something. And yeah, I remember that because someone reached out to me today. Asking about some of the research I'd done on him and whatnot. Marcel Leopold, that's his name. And I emailed him back, but I mean that guy's always been fascinating to me. He was a gun runner and was supplying guns to the communists in China and the nationalists, probably even the Japanese during World War II. And he became extremely wealthy. And then he ended up dying with an ice dart. Couldn't even find the bullet. Okay, come on, Cole. That didn't hurt that bad. Path looks a lot more dangerous than it really is. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Hope that goes well for you. I think you'll make a good copper. Now that would be cool if you get into law and your character and co end up on opposite sides of something someday. All right, guys. There is just nothing going on here. And it doesn't seem like my people are going to be arriving either. They're all in the crossing getting supplies and stuff, so I guess maybe tomorrow. Let's raid. I want to raid Ztart because I've been watching him lately.
shit, you were down there this time.
JC, good to see you again. How you been?
I'll pick you up.
Been alright? Been alright?
Hey, get the fuck this way.
Been okay? Been
All right, guys. Thank you. I'll be around more this week, and of course, a lot on the weekend. But
Stroke if they like stay still. Oh my god.
we're gonna raid Zetark.
Oh, there she goes. There she
He's
goes.
the head of the Vincenzo crime family, based in Saint Denis. Excellent RPer. All right, see you guys soon. Thank you.
Yeah, I got a bag.
No, I don't.
I got a bag. I got a bag. I got a bag. All right, get out. Yeah, we got him ready. All right, we're coming back up. Coming back up.
God, it's dangerous down there.
Hey, Colonel, come here. Hey, today.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Is that?